What's up, everybody? This is Devin Williams at In the Lab. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I want to talk about a little something that I told you guys I would help you out with. I started the academy and it's full of a bunch of people who are trying to get better. A lot of people signed up and it's going really good so far, but there are other people who are saying that they can't afford it. And I want to just show you guys ways that you can make money on the side, even if you don't have a job. Things that I've actually done. What you don't realize, that people are saying that you have a broke mindset, and it may take that offensively, but it's true, because I used to have that same mindset where I can't afford this and I can't afford that, but there are other people who are go-getters. So I want to show you how to become a person like that, how to get like the entrepreneur's mindset, because even now I started my own business, but I started when I was young, so you can start to program yourself right now. So I want to take you around town to show you things that I used to do when I was younger to make a little bit of extra money on the side, even if you don't have a job. All right, so this is Dad before I was there. So when I was at Fresno State, I was living pretty much a foster home with my auntie. She had a bunch of kids in there. And I came into Costco one day. We live right by Costco, and I was just like looking around, and I saw the candy aisle, and it said like $11.99 for a 30 pack. So I figured, how about I buy a bunch of these and divvy them up between the kids, and give them like the kids, and they can go sell them at school. They give me a cut, I make some money, they make some money. And before you know it, it was like 2 days, we make like $200. Mind you, it was about 5 kids that I had doing this, so all of them were just going. Well, the funny thing is, after a while, they just realized, well, I could just go to Costco and get my own candy and do this on my own. So, but at least I put that in their head. But that's how I started making money when I was, at Fresno State. We got to like $2,000. Like, it was nice. I did have one issue though. I really like Reese's, so I used to kill them things, but I just stopped buying them and get like Skittles and all this stuff. I like that too, but
So growing up, I used to do a lot of things to make extra money. I wanted to be able to buy my own food, buy my own clothes, and just kind of hang out with my friends and do my things with my own money. So there's just an example, some bubble gum here, picked up at Costco. I used to do the pink Hubba Bubba, like the double bubble, old school bubble gum. So back in grade 7, we had a bus stop back home in Edmonton. I used to stop at that bus stop every morning before I go to my junior high. They used to sell the bubble gum there. It was like 4 pieces for 25 cents. So I remember I used to buy that bubble gum and flip it for double. So I always flipped it for 50 cents. So I spent about $5 to $10 a day. As you can tell by that, I'd make 10 to 20 every single day. I used to just go to school. I'd have bubble gum in my pockets, bubble gum in my backpack. I literally would just flip it to my friends. Anyone who wanted bubble gum, I would flip that too. As I got a little bit more advanced in that was like my first time doing anything kind of like with business wise. So after I did that, I used to kind of expand into like chocolate bars. So basically like the bus stop that I used to stop to was like godsend, because they just sell everything for like super cheap. I don't know if they're wholesaling it or what they got it for, but you also buy chocolate bars for $1. I used to flip those chocolate bars for $2. So everything I did was a 50% margin. I'd always double up on it and just make my money back. And I used to take that money to buy lunches, buy my friends lunches, buy clothes at stores downtown, all that kind of good stuff. So it was really cool. So the lesson is to you guys, like, there's always room to make money, whether it be like selling like candies or anything like that, or even just like cutting lawns. Like I used to cut lawns for my parents, I used to cut lawns for my uncle, my aunts, and all that kind of stuff. So there's no shortage for ways to make money. You have to just really want to go out and do it. If there's something that you're trying to achieve, something you want to get at, and you don't have the money for it, there's lots of ways for you to do it. But it really just comes down to if you want to put the work in to go ahead and do it. So think about that. Again, lots of ways to make money. Go out and hustle.
All right, so that's one way I used to make some bread, me and Nav. Let's go somewhere where it's kind of near and dear to my heart and show you guys another way I used to make some bread. All right, so this is the street I grew up on right here in Gardena on Cashmere Ave. And I just remember being like broke. And so me and my boy Tarius went to Washington. So we ended up just like going around to people's houses and just like, hey, yo, can we wash your car? And my mom, she kind of knew everybody like in the neighborhood. So they just saw like a young black dude trying to make some money. They were like, cool. So it was about 6 people, 6 houses on the block, maybe about 7, that they just let me wash their car every week. And I did it for like $20. But the thing was, they saw me working hard, so they would let me get like You know, they always tip me, so I sometimes walk over 30 or 40. It was cool though, but I'm gonna show y'all like just how easy it is. I'm gonna get like 2 cars out the way right now. That's one of the things I used to do when I was younger to make some money. Costco being one, and then this being two. I made some good money. Me and my friend Tyrese, we made some good money over time. But if you really want to make some money, that's these are 2 ways to do it. And then I actually got one more thing that I used to do that everybody used to, you know, pay me for. And we'll head over to the house and I'll show you that. So another way I used to make money when I was a kid. So, all right, let's just go over this. So you can see I got the Kobe's right here. I got the Paul George's, got the Dame Powerade, Hardens, McDonald's Hardens. I have a lot of shoes, so it's nothing for me to go on Instagram right now and sell those. But when I was a kid, I was the guy who would stand outside of the lines for waiting for Jordans, like watching people fight. I was that kid. Eventually I got older and figured like, man, there's all kind of stuff that I can be doing opposed to standing outside and waiting for these lines. And I really didn't feel like a lot of those guys that were selling shoes cared about me anyways. You know, they don't know who I am. I'm just making them richer. So what can I do to help myself? So I figured, why don't I just start selling shoes? So like I sold a lot of shoes, and there's people, I mean, I was one of those guys who used to sell shoes out the trunk, especially when I got older in college. When I was younger, man, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna sell some of these shoes to help me get to things that I wanted to do, things that I wanted to buy, ways that I wanted to invest myself. And you know, my mom would say there's a lot of things that I did. We talked about a few earlier, but there's nothing saying that I can't go right now. I got a few different websites for you guys. I got StockX.com, Goat.com, FightClub.com, Riff.la, and then Instagram. You can go to Instagram right now and just like post about your shoes. If you got 300 followers, there's got to be one person that are in need of some shoes. Not want the shoes, they're in need of them, and some of them want them. They're just trying to add to the collection, and they will take your shoes, especially if you clean them up and have them looking nice. But there's people out there that just need them just to hoop in the game, and they'll pay half price. It's better than, you know, that's just sitting up in your closet, you never using them. So go in your closet, look how many shoes that you have, and then go from there, see what you can do. I mean, you just never know what can happen. For the things that you really want the most, you'll actually work towards them. If you really want to make some money, this is the perfect time in the world to make money, because you have a platform. If you have a bunch of people that are following, you have more than 50 people, you have a platform. Even if you just have 50 people, that's a platform to start selling stuff. But it's all about what's important to you. So hopefully I can see some of you guys in the academy. The academy is $39.99 a month. It's gearing to go up. If you guys don't cop soon, it's $300 total. If you pay $300 total, you don't have to worry about the money. But if I go do all the things that I just did, I can come up with 300 like really quick. 300 is like McDonald's money for 2 weeks. So if you're sitting there telling yourself that you can't make money or you're broke, you actually just have a broke mindset. And I had that before. So it's not like I'm not speaking from experience. Like I had a broke mindset, and I'm trying to like give the information to you guys so you guys can start building towards something real. Like the candy story, washing cars, I did that. And now, I mean, you never know where you can end up. You really don't know where you can end up. I have a business where I'm selling clothes and training basketball, and I didn't make it to the NBA, which was my dream, but at the same time, I'm able to live off of some of the things that I'm doing right now because I changed my mindset, I changed my way of thinking, I changed my way of eating, and my whole life is changing because of that. So hopefully I can see some of you guys in the academy, but if not, I'm just hopeful that this video can help you guys in whatever that you're doing. So if you're trying to start your own business, whether it be soap or jeans, or I'm here to help, and I'm hoping that I can push you towards your greatness. So anyways, hopefully that helps you guys out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to follow on Instagram, Dev in the Lab and In the Lab Lifestyle.